The reason why I got sober was because I came to a point in my life where I just had enough. I hit complete rock bottom, specifically on November 28th, 2017. And during this time, I was in the army. I was serving 9 years, and my drinking just spiraled out of control. Like, it became so bad that where I was drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels a day. And I would just drink till I blacked out. Like, I couldn't just have a couple and stop. It would be have one, which will lead into two. Then it'd be a pack of four, and then I'll just keep drinking. And after a bit, I would get on the heavy stuff. So I'll drink a few cans, and then I would drink Jack Daniels. And yeah, I just couldn't stop. And deep down, I was just killing myself. So on November 28th, 2017, I just hit rock bottom and I had enough. And from there, I was just like, I need help. And that was the changing factor for me. It became so bad that I knew if it didn't stop, I would die. And yeah, I just surrendered. And I said to that, I had a problem and I needed help. And I got on a phone call with a random person to find out. I didn't know anything about AA at this point, but I phoned up some guy and he guided me to a local AA meeting, which was on Wednesday nights. And from there I started going to AA, but I don't know, I just felt weird about it. It felt like once you go in, you introduce yourself, you sit in a circle, you have coffee and some biscuits, and everyone sits there quiet, and then someone starts off with a reading, and then it's going around in circles, introducing yourself and saying, I am Dan, I'm an alcoholic. And it just felt a bit too black and white. I already accepted that I had a problem, and that was the shift. That is the first step, no matter what. Once you say, I have a problem with alcohol and I need to change my life, you've done most of the work. The next steps is I need to find a blueprint or a system that works to keep me sober. Plus, accountability is massive. You need accountability because you cannot do this by yourself. But once I surrendered, what had happened then was it opened up a new life in the sense of a spiritual life. I started giving up a lot of things. So once I quit alcohol and I was going through a system of staying sober, I stopped eating fast food, I stopped going to bars, I started reading more, I started really enjoying books, I started really enjoying music, and I wanted to travel. So I signed off with the army, so this was my leaving period. It took about 6 to 8 months, and then I just saved as much money as I possibly could, and then I left the army and then went traveling around the world. This was pre-COVID though, so during that time, everything was open, and then I was in India and everything closed down, so I decided to go back to the UK. I did the first lockdown, etc., and then went travelling again. But I've stayed sober now for 7+ years from a system that I've created by myself. And yeah, I will never ever drink again. But what I want to do now is help other people. Help people out there who are struggling with the same thing, who feel they can't stop drinking and it's just destroying their life. And I promise you now that life is so much better. Life is amazing. Like, it really is. Like, you wake up every day clear-headed. You have so much more time on your hands. And once you deal with one addiction, the rest start to follow. Like I said, I gave up fast food. I've not touched a McDonald's or a KFC or anything like that in, I think, nearly 6 years. And then you start finding other things to improve on in your life, and it just has a sort of a ripple effect. But yeah, this is what I want to share, what I help other people, and this is a new this is why I'm doing this page, is to help people get sober and to show them what life is like out there, what life is like sober, and how much there is to do. It is actually really incredible, and I promise you, like, it is worth it in every aspect. So yeah, thank you for listening.